Welcome to another American Truck Simulator. Today we're back in Cody, Wyoming, where we dropped off last time. And we have a couple forklifts here that we're going to take to Idaho. I want to look at something here on the map before we go. So, you can see we're going south. And this is the route that the game plugged in for me. Back to Rock Springs and then over. And what I don't understand is why we're not going this way. I guess that ends there. But like here, Jackson Hole. I don't know if that's... I guess this is supposed to be the best route to go back this way, but I kind of want to go this way. And then maybe pick up here. Say we go down here all the way here to the south of Wyoming and then into Utah. Which actually we haven't been to Salt Lake yet, so I guess we could go through there. And then all the way up through Boise and all, but I kind of wanted to go through this area here. But I think I'll go along with what the game wants me to do for now. And then we have all this to discover a little bit later. But this is all new from Rock Springs on to Evanston, Salt Lake, and through here. So we have a ways to go. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go down here. We'll go south. So let's get a couple forklifts to Idaho. This is good. This all fell into the master plan.
Turn left.
Because the master plan was to go through Idaho and then head to the west coast.
Turn left.
And then head down the west coast. All the way up, turn left. Gotta pay attention to my GPS. Alright. Bye bye, Cody. Game time is almost 5 p.m. So we'll drive for about, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 hours. And then we'll find somewhere to pull over for the night so we can do most of our driving in the daylight. Don't believe that this is a rush load, so it's not terribly time sensitive. So we won't be penalized as we have been in the past. And once again, we're on the 1.45 open beta, which actually covers this area of Wyoming.
Keep right.
As far as new additions, that kind of thing.
Keep right.
And so far the beta's worked out well. I haven't had any issues with any of my mods. My mods are included in the description if you're interested in the mods that I use. So have a look there, and they all came off the Steam Workshop, by the way.
Go straight on.
So yeah, this route's going to take us to the south of Wyoming, and then we're going to cut over. We're going to cut over into Utah, and we're actually going to go to Salt Lake, and then we're going to head north through Idaho, into Idaho, deep into Idaho. So for me, again, all new experiences. These are DLC that I haven't played with or driven around in. So I'm enjoying exploring.
Go straight on.
Seeing more of the country. Hopefully you are too. And if you are, I'd appreciate a like. And maybe a subscription if you're so inclined. And also click on the notify button so you'll know the next time we do a American Truck Simulator video. I'm kind of at a once a week rate on these. If you look at the channel, we do other videos. We do a GeoGuessr, Fallout 4 walkthrough.
Go
I just
straight
started Witcher, and then every Sunday I put up a video with my son where we're playing Raft together. So the channel's kind of busy, and we appreciate your support. I have to say, of all the videos I do, though, I really enjoy the trucking ones. It's relaxing. It's kind of neat. I did Euro Truck Simulator for a long time, and I've seen most of the continent of Europe, and I'm really enjoying being here in the States. For some reason, when I first started it, it just didn't really take for me. I don't know why. But I was around LA, which is the area where I live, and that may be part of it, was that I didn't enjoy driving around LA like real life. But now that I'm out and about, again, I'm enjoying it this time a lot more. And as I've said before, the mods really, really help. Anything that adds realism to a game is a positive thing. And this is my once video reminder that we're still in our starter truck. I always think about that when I'm going up these hills and it starts to get bogged down a little bit, but I think we're level 10. I want to get to level 13 before I get a new truck. And again, this is going to go to a new employee I'll hire. I have one in Vegas who's working for me, and she's doing a great job.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Well, it's 8:30. There's a gas station up here on the left. And there's also a rest area. So I think we're going to pull in here. Alright, we're off. Still have 13 hours. So we're going to have a full day. But we got gas. And we're rested. So 13 hours ain't nothing but a thing. I don't know if you hear that in the background, but this is the morning of the 5th of July, and we still have people in our area that launch fireworks at very, very early hours. Because they're so into America. It's not just an excuse to launch, fireworks and pyrotechnics and all that stuff. It's because America. So we're mostly out in the mountains for the time being, not for long. This is kind of flat. I don't know if this is higher plains or what. I'm not sure of the geography, but the other day I'm watching the Ken Burns documentary on Lewis and Clark. Was it Ken Burns? I've been watching a bunch of documentaries. The kids are home for summer vacation, but we still try to do a little bit of teaching. So I subscribe to the PBS documentary channel to start showing them, some of the ones that I think are fairly balanced. A lot of the stuff obviously on PBS isn't, but the Lewis and Clark one was pretty good. I think it was Ken Burns who did it, but it's just fascinating, and they showed you like a lot of the terrain and territory that they went through. And I don't think it's this far south. I know they went up to Missouri, and then they kind of cut over that way. I think that was more into Idaho, but still, it's this neighborhood, and it's really neat to see that. So I'm kind of interested in the whole area and the whole migration west and how people did that, how we take it for granted. You know, people bitch about a 5-hour flight across the country being delayed. And it's like, okay, now do it in the covered wagon. Little America. It's an interesting name for a town. Unless that's a mall, which it probably is. Yeah, Little America. Is that like a campsite or what's the one on 95, the south of the border? Something like that. Pedro's. That's it, Pedro's. You can see those signs. It'd be 500 miles away. I think they had one like in, I don't know, in Delaware or something. You know, to remind you that you're still a few hundred miles away from south of the border. I don't know if Pedro survived the culture wars, though. I'll have to look into that and see if that happened. I think Pedro survived the culture wars. Alright, port of entry. You know what that means. It's time for me to get cranky about way stations again. Yep, I gotta pull in. Because in Utah, the road pirates will get you too. Let's see how heavy I am.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Yeah, let's. Where are you going, pal? Are you empty?
Keep left.
Alright. Not in perfect technical state. £50,000. Well, F you. I know. They're just doing their job, right? Port of entry. You're not going to get me again. Hey, another Kenworth truck deal like that. Again.
Keep left.
Again, I literally did this, well, game time, like 3 minutes ago. And then you stupid car, this isn't your lane. I don't know why it aggravates me so much. I mean, it is a game and it doesn't matter. I'm going to spend an hour and a half driving this truck anyway. It doesn't really matter if I'm pulling into a gas station or a pixelated port of entry. It's just so irritating. You just weighed me how many miles ago? How much time did I have to pull over and throw a whole bunch of shit in my truck to add more weight to it? I stopped at a rest area and I had a quarter pounder, so is that going to reflect on the scale? And then we'll have another sadist here who'll be happy to tell me that, oh, your truck's not in the best of shape. Am I stopping or what? Didn't say stop. Alright, return to interstate. So you really didn't do anything. Okay, that's fine.
Keep left.
absolute waste of time. You know what? Government, start thinking about efficiency. Efficiency. You know, supply chain problems, economies in recession. Not because of way stations, but you know, you got to change your overall mindset. You know, what goods to get from point A to point B. You know, don't keep throwing up obstacles. If you want safety and, you know, federal safety inspections, by all means do it. You know, that's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But do you have to do it at every state border? Yeah, Idaho's got quite the diverse terrain. Now we're in Idaho. I hope that doesn't mean another way station. But Idaho is quite the diverse terrain. It's kind of the scrubby desert, like high desert, I guess it is. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure what our altitude is. But you have some great mountains, Squaw Valley, a lot of fertile area because, of course, you know, the whole potato thing. So, yeah, Idaho's an interesting state. Twin Falls, Sun Valley. Did I say Squaw Valley earlier? I might have when I was talking about the, the differences in terrains, but I was thinking Sun Valley. Sorry, car behind me. Alright, we are climbing. This truck has not had to do any real steep climbs. I mean, we've gone up, definitely ascended, but nothing terribly steep. So we'll see how this works out. So I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, for an entry-level truck, this one's been pretty good. I can't complain. I know my entry-level truck in Euro Truck Simulator was pretty bad. Oh, that's nice, the river there. It was pretty bad. But I have to say this Kenworth has been very good to me. Oh, this is really nice. Look at that. You got the river zigzagging back and forth. Beautiful trees. You definitely know you're in the mountains in the national forest. I want to stop and take a picture, but it's like, you know, you're not going to do that. So don't stop and take a picture unless there's a pull off. If there's a pull off and I can swing it, and you know, then yeah, we'll do that. But I don't want to stop in the middle of the road. That detracts from the realism, right? Yeah, I just can't say enough how impressed with this DLC. The scenery is just incredible up here. I mean, I'm hoping it stays this way when I get to Washington and Oregon, but I mean, this is just really, really, really nice. And I guess I just crossed the 45th parallel because Steam just gave me achievement for doing so. got dark, and we are now approaching our destination at about 5 miles to go. And you can see the lights of the city. There we go, that's nice.
Get ready to turn right.
Alright, we're going to turn right in Grangeville. And we're going to park this thing. So, again, if you like the video, appreciate it if you click like button. Click subscribe. If you want to help the channel out, it really does help our growth to get more subscriptions.
Turn right.
And click the notify button and you'll know the next time we do an American Truck Simulator video. But we're in Grangeville and we are just about ready to pull in here. Idaho's incredible. I'm really looking forward to the next journey to see where we're going to go. But the mountains up here are just wonderful. It's just awesome DLC. They seem to pay a lot of attention to making sure that they got a lot of details right, and it's just really, really, really enjoyable drive.
Turn left.
This big white building here looks like our destination.
Turn left. This is where it ends.
All right, we're going to call that one a day. See if we get our 44 grand. Nice. 43,000, that's good. And we're up to level 11, almost to level 12, so we'll be getting that new truck soon. So let's do another one of these. Apply that, that's good. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the trip through Idaho. That part of it was really, really cool. So we will catch you next time on American Truck Simulator.